Yeah. Go button. Let's see. What else do we need to do? We need to hit the Spotify button. We need to join the live stream channel. We have to let our phone chirp at us. Ding dong. Spotify. What do we want to listen to today? Mint. Today's global dance hits. Sure. Let's do it. Alright, we'll see if that gets too loud. Hello and welcome, everybody, to another Magic the Gathering stream. No, wait. Factorio stream. No, wait. Dungeons and Dragons online stream. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm your host, El Samus. And we're playing Samus. Samus is currently level 10. 10, my friends. 10. Played a little bit with the wife yesterday. Sure. And, it's just a hair too loud for me. Okay, good. Making sure everything's working. But, yeah, so the build's working out okay. We did a little bit of inventory work yesterday, but when we leveled to 10, but not a bunch. And I'm not really in love with what we have sitting here, but I'm not going to jump super deep because I'm not sure how things are going to change pretty soon. So instead, we're just going to sell, repair, and roll our daily dice. Always get our bad roll out of the way first. One, and roll our good one. That was not as good. Boo. Boo. Yeah, I think we got a bunch of XP stones to like send over to XP Woman. I think any of all that particularly hard. Value XP stones. But there might be 4,000 XP worth. What's this? Collectibles variety crate. I got 10 research diaries. See if funerary pokes it. Okay. That was all bad. Goodbye. Bye. Everything else looks fine. Oh! I need to look for the, Macab daggers. Macab? Would you like to take a long look at my Macab? I'm sure they're bound to Samus. Oh, I'm a ninja, too. I could use a shuriken. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab this shuriken. Let's, get rid of this. Let's put this shuriken on our bar. Heck yeah! Look at us! We're ninjas! Where's my Macab daggers? Excuse me. I just woke up, as usual. Grab some stuff while we're looking. So V-Love here said he needed a couple minutes. He's buying some account upgrade stuff. Probably taking advantage of the sale that's going on right now. If you don't know about the sale, you should check it out. I believe it is double bonus points. There's a Macab dagger. There's one. Now I wonder if I should let this go. I pretty much never wear it anymore. I know the second I do, I'll regret it. Still wearing this Ring of Venom necklace stuff, right? Yeah. I'm not 100% sold that I want to be wearing that, but keep it for right now anyway. Our other Macabre dagger sold 12. I'm not in love with that. Surprised there's not like a big wisdom goggles in Ravenloft. Seems odd. Alright, so what do we want to put in our main hand if we're going to have our... Do we just leave our Barovine dagger? Probably. Alright, so the reason that's important because the life stealing sometimes is really important. Alright. Let's turn on a power attack. Let's summon a bird. Let's go get a hireling. Just looking at going cure clerical wounds, flame strike, turn undead, raise dead. Try these. All right. So, the game store that my game store... Oh, actually, hang on. I gotta make a quick phone call, too. I forgot. One momento. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure that the arena is open today or closed today. But I was supposed to let somebody know.
Morning.
Hey, good morning. So what level are you now?
I'm holding 8. I can take 8. Want me to take 8?
Take it!
I bought inventory slots, I bought a Greater Loam of Learning, I bought Astral Shards, I bought Dio points, I got enough for buy some hearts. If I can't farm them with Fortune, so I'm good to go.
Sweet.
I just gotta buy some bags. I don't know if the gargantuan ones, those things were on sale or not. I didn't even check. I was like, oh, I gotta get online and get ready for you.
Yeah, they're probably not on sale yet. So I really want to do these.
I'll send you a picture of my back wound and the staples in it.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Feel great, man. Feel great. It's a miracle. I'm telling you. My 4 major back pains and issues I deal with, 3 are gone. Like, gone,
To
man.
the front lines!
Yep.
Thank you for the host, Witty.
I just get this one, like, in between my shoulder blades, like middle of my back, after I'm up from my feet for a long time, for some reason, and it's like debilitating, man. It hurts so bad. I'm like, I don't know what it is or how to get rid of it. Just don't know.
Yeah, I feel you. You're looking for the artist for person? She's right here. Alright, I'm gonna head to CO6. She's
Okay.
out in Sawdust Isle.
Be right there.
I don't understand why the music stopped playing there, but okay. See, I played a little bit with the wife yesterday. Got a few things done. But, I did stick a message out in the chat. And nobody... I mean, we had some responses, but nobody was like, I'm on my way! So yeah, I'm level 10, have level 11 banked, and not super far away from, oh, not quite halfway, about halfway to level, having to take level 11.
Nice.
Anyway, I was saying before I remembered that I needed to make a phone call, and I'll have to try calling them again in a little bit, that the neighboring shop in Manhattan that we do a lot of working with for like bigger tournaments and like helping each other out for products and stuff like that, although that hasn't been an issue in a long time. We used to supply them a lot, but we really haven't had to do that in a long time. But they Manhattan got a lot of rain last night, and by a lot of rain I mean a lot with a capital L. And Goblins Games now has like water probably 2 feet from their roof line.
Oh wow.
They're just completely flooded probably. No one has gotten down there yet to actually look because the water goes all the way up to the water breakers.
Was it Sourdust or Tangaroot? I can't remember. Forgot.
Sawdust.
Okay, so I can stay in House D then.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, I like doing that second half of the chain.
Oh yeah, you get that cassock, right? Then that good robe out there, that cassock or what's called.
I mean, one's good to have. So, yeah, they just decided they're going to be closed for a while.
How close are you to Manhattan? That's pretty fun. I've been there. It's a fun place, man. K-State.
Not super far. They just put a picture out here. So this is their building. So maybe that's 2 feet from the roof line. But the power boxes are completely covered with water. Pretty crazy. So I have the feeling that we're going to have a long discussion about using the arena to hold their next bigger tournament. Because it's 2 weeks away. I doubt they're going to be ready in 2 weeks. Alright, so basically we're ready for the first quest of the second chain. I don't know if you're qualified for that one, but you should be able to red box it with me, no problem. And there'll be a ton of XP. Said this is for whatever reason one of the chains that like Shu doesn't like very much, but I also don't think Shu likes to level. I think Shu likes to get to cap and stay, or not necessarily even cap, but we'll get to wherever he likes his characters to be. Where I like to level. Infinitely, good morning, good morning. Joining us on Twitch this morning, I see.
I got a sovereign 50% XP I just took for 6 hours. And a greater slayer, so sweet.
So that is my friend's shop in Manhattan, which is about 45 minutes away. They had a bunch of rain last night. That's their local game store, Goblin Games. So, and they're completely flooded.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, if you think about the fact that he probably had I'm just trying to like ballpark on the back of my head here. Probably pretty close to $500,000 of inventory, maybe a little less. That's probably, most of it's probably Runt. Looks like Voodoo is streaming as well. Well, man, check out some Voodoo stream too. Although, I don't see Voodoo streaming, but I don't think I have Voodoo followed yet. Because he was streaming on YouTube and now he's switched over to Twitch. So yeah, let's throw... Let's throw him a follow. Let's throw him a follow. Alright, Reaper mode, 1 skull, stepping into the first quest. We're just doing the things a little chill this morning. Actually, these guys are humans. Regardless of how savage they happen to be on my hit points right now. Alright, I'm gonna drink one of these. So we were using the Macabre dagger right this second. I'm a big fan. I like this vampirism, but I also...
I jump on this little cliff, right? Down to the lower level?
Yeah, you can do... Yeah, you want to be on the lower level of that.
Okay, cool. Alright.
And you want to go into the big cave.
Yeah, I go through this cave to the other side, right?
Yep. Can you do a quick outline where my damage is coming from? Sure. So we're wisdom based, right? So there's 13 to our hidden damage from being wisdom based. And then we are deep in this tree. And we have a little bit of the Vishanti stuff. So our double strike, and we get a big attack from this. We get an extra +1 to hit with daggers from here. I think an extra +1 to hit with daggers from here. An extra plus... I thought there was damage bonus here, but there's definitely a damage bonus here. I think there's a damage bonus up here. Your bird attacks now cost a bleed effect. I need to keep remembering to hit this Deadly Instincts. My mother-in-law is coming over right now, apparently. And my dog is scared to death of her. So hopefully she will mellow down a little bit, but it might be a minute. It is crazy. It is like someone's dying. And then we have the Ram's Might that gives us an extra, I think, +3 damage. +2 size bonus to strength and damage. Okay, so we're only going to get +2 off of that, but still. Hey, good morning! 30. Thank you very much. And of course our weapons are pretty great.
That went in the wrong cave.
I wish the dogs would get their shit together.
Oh, there it is. I went to like one of those rare caves. I was like,
This is not the right cave.
there we are, troll lair. This is the right one.
I will trust that you'll find it. Even if you have to go to ddowiki.com to see the map. And then I can... Then once you're up here, you'll be good to go. Oh my gosh, dogs, hush.
This is the way you came. I saw your bag.
Say what?
See the baggies and stuff. This way you must have came.
Yeah, okay. That would be correct. If I could... maybe I should look for those Bigby's hands. Drop them a little more often. If I had a bunch... So how are you doing this morning, everybody?
Tired.
Hey! Hush! Hush! Hush!
Poor little thing. Sounds a little scared.
Just leave the...
Your wife can't hear me, huh? She can't hear me tell her how you love her mother-in-law so much.
I mean, I don't mind the mother-in-law, but the dogs barking and drive me crazy.
Hey, there you are.
Yeah, I accidentally finished the quest because I wasn't paying attention. So
Oh, that's fine. It's all good.
I'm ready for the
Don't
next
worry
one.
about it.
So give me 1 second. You can just wait right there,
Oh, okay.
and I will
it's
advance
re-entry,
my
that's right.
change.
Yeah, I'll be way ahead on XP because I have that Greater Tome, and then I have that 50% XP pot, plus the one we get for the weekend.
Right.
And I ate 4 of my dailies, and I already have 2 bubbles. Almost a third, like a millimeter from a third.
Okay, sit down. Lay down. Please lay down. Oh my god. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. But you gotta shut the hell up. You gotta shut up. I'm tired of listening to you already. Stop. I know, you're crazy. You need to stop. No. Go lay down. Go lay down. She's not gonna come down here. Come here. Come here. Stop. Come here. No, come here. Lay down. Queen. Come lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Come on. I'll shut the door so she can't get you. No. Stop. Lay down. Oh my god. Ugh.
Man,
I knew this morning was going to be...
scared that bad?
Yes, she's... I don't know why, but yes, she's that scared. It is ridiculous. Here. Have a blankie. Have a blankie. Be quiet. Like, it's as if she thinks my mother-in-law beat her or something. I don't know. I've never seen a dog react this way before.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That, I mean, literally, her interactions with her is like when she comes over for holidays or whatever, or she comes over and feeds them when we
Remnants.
go on vacation. But she'll just come down here and just bark. She won't even go see her. Crazy. Alright, let's see. I don't care what anyone else says. I like strength builds. They can still do a lot of DPS. Yeah. I don't mind strength builds. I consider doing strength build on this character. But I wanted to... Like, I'd done a bunch of two-handed fighting. And I wanted to do two-weapon fighting this life. Because the requirement was to be melee. I prefer int builds still, but this one's fine. No! Stop! You're okay. Here, where's your blankie? There's your blankie. No, stop. No, I'm not playing this game. Calm yourself. Oh my gosh. I do apologize for whiny dog. I don't know how to fix it right now.
Do the dogs go outside out in the backyard and play around or anything?
They do sometimes, but it literally flooded last night.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So they would not like being out there for very long. Right now it's the duck paradise, not the dog paradise. Yeah, the ducks are having a blast, but the dogs would not be real happy.
Is that a young dog?
She's about 5, I think now, 4 or 5.
Middle age? Oh, okay. Because sometimes, you know, young dogs or old dogs, they get that way sometimes.
Well, so, I think the biggest problem is that we got her and Jersey at the same time. So they were 2 puppies growing up together. And he's like... Well, first of all, he's a Dutch Hound. And so he's already super aggressive. And she's just like a big wuss. So like, if he barks, then she like starts to cry.
Oh, okay, I see.
So she hears him up there making noise, but she also knows that she's, you know, my mother-in-law's up there. Stop. You're okay. Stop. No, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna hold you now. Just lay down, relax. Yeah, she just.
What was your XP on that one?
9,000-ish.
Oh wow, I got almost 16,000. I got almost.
That's how potions work.
I use them all the time. I got friends that don't use them at all. Like, no, don't even worry about it. I'm like, hey, you get them for free for turning in stuff, man. Use them.
Yeah, if I had them, I'd use them. There are places where I'd definitely use them if I had them. Alright, so now we go to, I believe, the next part? Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Is her whining coming across? Like the little high-pitched squeals?
I can barely hear that part, but the little snappy ones, yeah, like that, I can hear that one.
Okay, well, I'm worried about the twitch. Hopefully my microphone should be not triggering that. I'm hoping it's not heard over the music, basically. Unless she actually barks.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me check over his Twitch and I'll let you know.
Well, there's a bunch of people watching the Twitch chat, so hopefully they're listening. Hopefully they can let me know. I know she's driving me insane.
That's why I prefer cats over dogs now. It used to be back in the day I was opposite.
Well, so the dog is actually usually very, very good. She was not appropriately around people as a puppy. She just didn't quite get enough people. No. And again, she only acts this way around my mother-in-law. I do not understand.
But maybe try this. You know that. So did she see the mother-in-law already today?
Well, she's here now. That's the thing. Yeah.
That's the thing. They should have brought her up there or brought her down there before she even showed up, so she wouldn't even know.
Oh, she would know.
Oh yeah, dogs are pretty smart.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking your little dungeon's like, you know, like a lot farther away than. That's all.
No, basically they're at the kitchen, which is right above my head. So she would know. She would know. Again, she's basically just worked herself into a fit. Like, she literally is a girl. For those of you who are ladies,
that explains it all.
You know how things can be sometimes, but she's worked herself up over nothing, and I cannot calm her down. And the thing is that I told the wife to make sure to put some lavender on her earlier before her mother came, and last time she was over, she did that, and it worked amazingly well. She didn't freak out hardly at all. We thought maybe we had this under control, but now she's just like 1,000 degrees. Yeah, you know why you're panting like this? Because you won't shut up.
Yeah, I haven't heard her in a few minutes, so she's calming down a little bit.
Yeah, she's just sitting on my lap like a spoiled little brat.
Ah, gotcha. It's alright, man. The dedicated people still follow you and play with you.
I remember when I first got her, I had I used like a milk crate to make a little doggy bed because I didn't want her on my lap all the time, but I wanted her nearby. But she didn't like being in the doggy bed. She was always an independent little dog, unless she's scared and then she wants to be on my lap. And I don't know, I don't understand.
Security issue, probably.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely a scaredy cat, which is her biggest problem.
Scared of the ducks and their animals too?
A little bit, but the ducks can be me. See, there's the problem. Dumbass started barking, probably because somebody outside is running by or something. So we live on a busy street. No.
Oh, I heard a growl. Nice.
Yeah, so she hears him, and now she's gonna start back up again. Stop. Stop. Calm down. You're okay. You're about... No. You want out? Come on. I can't take it. But you're not coming back in. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'm gonna count to like 4, and I bet she's gonna knock my door back open. Yep, there she is. Jeez, no! This is not the place for that. Stop, please. No. Hang on a second.
Let me use the bathroom real quick. It's okay.
Stop. Just lay down. Just lay down. Are you hot? Here, there's a fan. I'll leave the door open as long as you're quiet. I don't know what else to do for you, dog. You got a blankie? I'm right here. Here, right here. Come here. Just lay down. Lay down. Got a blankie, you got a fan. I don't know what else to do for you. So choke you out. Anyway, I apologize everybody about the dog. For those of you who missed it, my mother-in-law is over, and for whatever reason my dog is deathly afraid of my mother-in-law. But my mother-in-law recently had a medical injury, and my wife helped with some of her care, so she's got to fill out paperwork on that care. That's enough. Shh, you're good. Lawful squeak. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I also have Power Attack. That's a bunch of damage too, actually, per hit.
Thagor! Woohoo! Yeah, I bought Astral Shards just so we can do our rerolls on the main quest with the good gear.
Yeah, I've never been, like, crazy about that. I think it is a cool idea, but...
I want to do some TOE on another character and get a couple leopards chill.
So there are... Wow. It looks like I bought them at the right time. So, there were four of these meteoric star rubies for 66 shards apiece.
What?
And
On
another
auction?
one that was, two of them for 120 something. So I bought the double stack. And, yeah, it's pretty sweet. I was gonna suggest that maybe that would be a good use of your dollars, but now the cheapest one was much higher now. I have the feeling someone probably bought them and relisted them, would be my guess. All right, I'm gonna blow my honker and I'm gonna start this next quest.
Following your blue little arrow on my screen.
Alright. Let's see.
I go around the building, right? You do it?
Yeah.
I got one blinking on my screen. Which one's that? Oh, that's the first. That's there, right there. Oh, and I also bought 2 inventory slots for my thing, and then an additional shared bank for crafting material.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of, especially if I know there's a character that I'm going to play a ton of. So like Samus in this situation, or even I think Java. I went ahead and I bought the inventory space that's on them, just to help make the TRing process easier.
But here's a TR question. I was told that you have to empty your TR cache out every time you TR, or you lose your stuff, right?
You do not lose your stuff, but you do have to empty your TR cache. You cannot
Okay, so
TR until it is empty.
Okay, so if you don't have enough space to put all your other stuff in, you just gotta like throw it away. And stuff you can't sell, right? So you gotta be careful what you hold.
Yes.
That's just stupid. I don't know why they would just let you keep your stuff every time you TR.
So, it probably is a mechanical issue based off of the actual
Laziness?
process. No, probably actually off of the process of TRing. That having things in like a bank, like everything could go in your bank, but you can't have anything in TR cache, right? So basically what happens probably is there's a bucket for your TR cache, and then as part of the process, everything that's in your TR cache gets moved into, or sorry, everything in your backpack goes in the TR cache, right? So basically what it's doing is it's oh god,
Yeah, I couldn't kill him fast enough. Damn it.
that's fine. The things came around the corner. I didn't think they would yet.
Yeah, they saw me right away.
That's why shrine right here. But so basically it went, all right, put everything in this bucket for TRing, right? What is wrong with, where are you? Get over there. Go heal him. Crazy person. Put everything in your TR cache for storage. Oh good, Thuggar's here, so we can go the shorter way. But if there's anything in that bucket, it just doesn't work right. So instead of what they should have done is every time you TR, they make a new bucket, right? A temporary bucket. Basically, in programming terms, you make a temporary table, right? And if you make a temporary table and you copy the contents into that table of whatever's in your TR cache whatever's in your in your backpack, in your bank slot, etc. And then you delete the old TR table, and then you rename your temporary one into your old one. It was just probably a matter of they didn't quite know how to make it all work the way they wanted it to, or they didn't foresee it being a problem. Just short-sightedness. Because I know that they didn't expect people to leave stuff in their TR cache forever. Like if you just listen to Jerry talk about it, that's not the plan. The plan is that stuff should be re-emptied back into your inventory space. The problem is that people don't take that stuff out of their TR bank until they need it.
But don't they realize that they're like, not everybody's gonna play just a fighter every life, so all that stuff won't just work with a fighter. You got different gear every time you play a life.
So they realize that people are gonna play different lives, but I think it's especially now. I just think it was, at the time, especially, it wasn't a process that was particularly well thought through. And when they did have a solution to change it and fix it and make it better, as what I understand, a couple of, like, say, handful of people argued against the changes to make it better, with some real seriousness. Like, I don't know that much about it, because I really don't pay attention to the forums anymore. I haven't in a while. I've got to drink a poison pot, or I could die. I don't have any cons, so... Failing fortitude saves are basically a thing that happens all the time. So, again, if I were to make some changes to it, there's some things that I would do differently, but the problem is going to be now that you have a bunch of people used to it, it's going to be hard to convince them that they just need to change for change's sake.
Like my main guy I play on my main server, I have like no space for stuff, and there's stuff I can't just throw away. I'm like, I can't throw some of the stuff away. And I'm like, I'm stuck in TR there, and I'm like, what do I do? I've got the max bags, max this, you know?
Yep, you gotta make cuts. Alright, Thokar is supposed to, like, destroy everything for us now. Oh, he's working on it.
I'm blasting it with some big damage, please. Remnant back here at my feet.
I guess I can move this guy's head back on the shoulders. Yeah, I mean that's what it is basically. It's.
I'm just still confused. Like, just take 1 year out and it says, so, you know, we're not going to make new races, new iconics do this. We're just going to take all of our old stuff. We're going to upgrade it to current times. And I guarantee you, I know 5 people right now that would go back to DDO. They're like, I don't want to play all this new stuff all the time. I can't even get by with the older stuff. I'm just trying to do that. And, you know what I mean? So I know that those people at least will come back. I mean, that's just 5. Just I know personally.
Yeah, the biggest problem is that it's a matter of cost-benefit analysis, and it probably just doesn't look like it's going to make any money. I mean, it's the same thing with, like, the 4K-ness, right? Like, I had a long conversation with that just a couple of streams ago, that at some point, if they don't change it and get it working correctly on modern technology, then they've put a lifespan on the game.
Exactly, they're killing themselves.
But it's like, is that death going to be in the next 5 years, 10 years? Is it even worth bothering now and then just worry about making the next thing next time?
That's what it is.
Like 4K is great, but in 3 years, VR is going to be the thing. So maybe the game, they already know there's a lifespan on the game because VR is going to be the thing. Like, I remember there was a Netflix, or it was a 3D glasses, I think, for Google Play, right? And basically, you had these glasses on, the Google glasses, and the guy was walking around his house, and he, like, grabbed his phone, fiddled with it for a second, decided he wanted to watch Netflix, and there was, like, a 70-foot television projected on the wall, but really it was just in his Google glasses. By the way, there's a chest over here for people who want it. So, like, what if they already know that is going to be the thing, not, or that's where they believe that their futurist for their company has decided that is most likely the trend in 4 years. So why spend, let's say, you know, $250,000 or more to get the game ready for 4K when that's just going to be gone?
But they thought about that for 480, and then it was 720, and then 1080. You know what I'm saying? And they had to.
Well, that's exactly what you just made your own point. They thought at 480, they thought, oh well, we need to, you know, this is the thing. And then when they upgraded it, you know, then they went, oh shit, and 2 years later there's something new. The game can play by a gamepad, that is true. The key bindings for DDO are completely open to whatever you need. My point is not that the game can't be upgraded or shouldn't be upgraded. My point is that if something already has a life, it already has a life expectancy to it because of the way the technology is in the process of moving, why try putting a band-aid on it now for what you project to be the future, but you know is not going to be the future? Instead, you need to be saving up money for figuring out how to keep it alive after the new thing that kills it, the thing that actually kills it, the silver bullet that actually takes it down.
Well, I already have the VR. I have VR for when I play Madden and play FIFA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's out, but that's why those other games are more popular, because this game here is not making necessary changes for people to upgrade. No one's gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to buy that nice TV because I can't do this." It's like, no, they're gonna buy it. Thought the game would be better. It'd look better, be greater. Wrong.
As long as there is the quality gameplay, people will play it. Like, also keep in mind some of the people over there making decisions, right? And I hate to pick on Jerry, but Jerry's the easiest one to pick on. So.
Oh, I want him to play on my TV and see how long he wants to play DDO for. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but from his point of view, if you look at his stream, what does he mostly stream when he's not doing his Wednesday DDO stream? Old vintage games. Right? Like, he goes out of his way to play old Atari games. Whoa, lost Thakar somewhere. There wasn't even monsters between me.
I got him in my pocket. Yeah, I was around the corner fighting. Couldn't get healed to him.
I bring him to the shrine over here. Like I said, it's a weird balance, and that's the decision that they have made as a company. And maybe they're trying to figure out what they can do with the engine. Maybe they realize that, okay, well, the game's only going to last. Again, I figured somewhere in the next 10 years. The game is old.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you really expect it to? Maybe it can't even do what we want it to do. Like, they're already pulling off what, and I feel are miracles often with the with the video quality and with the game stuff, especially on new things. The new things look so good. Uh-oh. So I'm hoping that it's a matter of they've already realized this is going to be a problem and have started working on a better solution than let's put a band-aid on it of let's do a 4K graphics pass. Again, that may not even be something they can do. Yeah, but then what happens? They're like, all right, well, we're working on DDO2. Then everyone's excited for DDO2, and nobody cares about the current game anymore.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like on the forums you can put on there's hundreds and hundreds of people that have my issue. But it seems like there's about 8 people on those forums that whatever they seem to say or think about, all of a sudden that stuff starts to go happen.
They do have a large vocal minority that on the forum that helps dictate what seems to be some policy, I would agree.
Yeah.
Man, that's got overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what it takes for someone to have pull? Because in my business, there's a lot of people I can get some pull from. I mean, they need pull. What do they need? You know what I'm saying? If I don't count, because I don't say what I do, and I don't, you know what I mean? I don't flaw out all my stuff, what I do for my life. But some guy who sits in his, mama's basement at 60 years old for some reason, why does he get more pull than everybody else? But he's spending more money per month than I do?
I can't tell you how that kind of stuff is determined.
Oh, I know, but that's what's always funny. They should have never disbanded in the first place. They didn't have everything ready to go. You know what I mean? I would not leave owning my little sandwich shop down the street. I'm gonna buy a Subway and just go buy a Subway, and then hopefully it'll work by itself. No. You gotta have a whole plan ready to go. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that thing's on fire there. Alright, give me a second. I'll raise this.
I was a little too close.
Hello.
Hey, wow. Thanks for the follow earlier. Or the host earlier, by the way.
You're welcome.
But he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Auto host. It's a thing.
It is a thing. Yeah, the big thing is that, I have to give Standing Stones a pass for a lot of things. I may not always agree with their decisions, but ultimately, they're making what they believe to be the decisions that are best for the most number of the people in their community. And at which point, it no longer makes sense for me, then I will no longer be a customer.
Yeah, but you just can't just cater to just your own little niche. You have to want to expand. Eventually, those people in your niche are going to get bored with it. They're about the people that wanted to play or do something better, but you never wanted to assist them. I don't want to sell sandwiches from my shop just to my neighborhood. I want to sell to the whole city, in the whole county, the whole state, and be able to, you know what I'm saying, and expand.
I do understand, but because if you're not growing, you're dying, and I think they've probably realized that. And growth is probably within the margins that they feel is acceptable. We don't know the current growth numbers. We don't know new accounts signed up. We don't know a lot of things. So
it's very true.
We have to have faith that as a business, they have made marketing decisions along their plan and are taking care of what they think, how the game is best going to be managed for the most number of people, because that's how you make the most money.
And I do have faith in Jerry because he came from the radio world like me and you have done, so we kind of understand a little bit of kind of something, you know what I mean?
So I mean, again, unfortunately, it's a little bit like religion. You have to have faith but I have the faith in capitalism and the desire for them to keep their company open.
Communism! Everybody has a job. Just kidding.
So, I mean, that's just unfortunately how I see the world is definitely based around operating in their own best self-interests. So, anyway, good morning, Whitty. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Are you home today, or are you back in the hotel
I am
still?
home today.
Nice. And you're gone tomorrow or gone tonight?
Leave tomorrow.
Okay.
When you coming out to LA?
Whenever somebody from Longview, Texas wants to go to LA.
Hang on. You better revise that statement, and are willing to pay you.
Yeah. I was in Santa Ana like a week or two ago.
Oh, not too far from me. Nice. Windy this time of year.
No. Hush.
Welcome to Seamus's DDO and dog watching hour.
That's right. Well, I think that other one was probably Elena. I think.
Yeah, she's playing with my ocarina right now.
Better be careful of that.
Oh, you have an F dog also? Oh, that's what. Okay, I got you.
You end
No.
up on like a quest through time.
Elena is his daughter.
Oh, daughter. I'm sorry.
She is adorable, but she is little and makes squealy noises.
And now on a quest through time.
Well, I mean, probably.
Because ocarinas.
Thakar's still hanging out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this thing. So how you doing this morning, Tobrils?
Too
How are you
bad.
taking damage?
High cultists behind me. There's two. The crown one or everyone just blast me from behind.
Huh.
There's a champ up
Usually
there.
if you like run through the middle, they don't see you. I don't understand what pulled them over here.
Yeah, I just came right down the stairs like following you.
Unless the
Yeah, I didn't know it was
champion
going
one.
easier than I turned around. That time I turned around, I got blasted and I died.
Res him. Put his head back on his shoulders. Alright, I'm gonna have this guy babysit you. Anyway, my apologies. What I think I asked how's the newcomers in the voice chats day?
Well, you know, just running around saving the world.
Mm-hmm. In WoWland? I don't know why you'd bother.
The game sucks so bad. Except for my buddy who, I'll tell you a story later on, but you'll laugh and die from this one.
I'm still only about half awake.
It's okay. This quest is not that hard. It's just a matter of
Mother effing hoe.
apparently being completely surprised by monsters that come from should not be getting pulled, and I do not understand why they're getting pulled.
Yeah, I have like a crazy high sneak skill. I had someone like going sneaking along.
Well, you're not. If you're not in stealth mode, then it doesn't care. Alright, so yellow is goose.
Also, they can hear you. Which is something I'll give DDO credit for, is that it handles stealth very well.
Well, they used to.
Oh.
Then they
They
broke
still
it.
do.
Yeah.
Then they
Even after
broke
the
it.
stealth changes, it's still good.
No, they broke it.
It kinda got better.
So like, most of the champions just automatically see you now,
And Reapers too.
and the Reapers always do.
Yeah.
Well, y'all complained it was too easy.
I never once said that.
Nope, you were the only one
Oh, I
always
never
complaining it
did.
was too easy. Now I'm just poking him.
Oh. No, I got you. But yeah, look at me. I'm dying right now. I can barely find quests half the time. Easy, no way.
No, I don't mind them adjusting things for making things a little bit more difficult sometimes, but I would really appreciate it if certain mechanics just weren't introduced that completely nerfed builds for no reason. Now, game experience does change online. That is true, so I can't complain too much. But introducing a series of monsters to the game that just invalidate build strategies, I think is a little rough. Like stealth. Like core concepts of the game. Alright, let's see. Rank 54. So my thinking is that since you guys are here now, we should probably I did the first 2 Vaughn flagging quests yesterday. But I figure you guys probably like to get those 1 and 2 as well as 3 and 4, but I like to start with 3 and 4. So I figure we'll go do Vaughn 3 and then Vaughn 4.
Cool. Good, whatever. That's Haywire and the other one, Arena or whatever.
Not the Arena. Arena is 1.
Oh, okay.
Beholders is 2. Jungles of Kyber are 3.
There you go.
So what's this? Oh, is this just another Epic NPC Man video? It's not like anything weird.
It's a little weird. It's more for Ben.
It's just another fun video though.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I just I saw a bit of the title. I was like, NPC Man exposed, and I was like, what?
He's talking about. It's a funny little skit about how quote unquote fast travel works when you talk to the NPC and say, I want to go here. And then you just kind of black out and wake up in that place.
Oh, that's true.
It was cute.
Let's see. Did I meet my party members in game, or you know them in real life? So no, I don't know either of the 2 people in DDO right now in real life. But there are some people in the voice chat that I know. So I'm good friends with Witty and Tobrel, obviously, from back in the days.
Cause he's old.
I am old, as old as those 2.
Much older.
No, I'm actually going to be aging backwards pretty soon.
I wonder how you can be that old and not be dead already.
Wasn't easy.
Like, I mean, you got like 1.5 feet in, right?
Oh no, I get almost 2 full feet in. Your mom's vagina. Oh.
Oh, that's probably not that hard.
Oh, believe me, it's plenty hard.
It's alright, I'm used to your weird fantasies about my mom by this point.
That's true. Your mom's great.
I'm gonna go level.
Sounds good. Get her done.
Oh yeah, what level can we take?
You can go all the way to level 10 today if you so choose. Probably 11 before too long.
Okay.
Jungle of Kyber may put me
level.
to 11. Yeah, I did a little bit of stuff with the wife yesterday. We had some time, and it was that or go out of the house, and I didn't want to.
Is your wife younger or older than you?
She is 5 months and 20 days older than me.
Oh, so you guys are like from school, you guys knew each other, I assume?
We did not.
They did.
We did not.
Sort of.
Oh, really?
So, all of my friends knew her, basically. Went to classes with her, etc. Maybe not necessarily knew her very well, but she apparently had like 3 or 4 classes with Tobrel. Because Tobrel's the same age as us, even though he's basically dead from old age.
What are you talking about old age?
And, yeah. But I never knew her in high school. We did not meet until after high school. That's so weird.
That's crazy. Yeah, you never like saw her on. Oh, I remember that time I may have saw her, but no, that's cool.
I do not believe we met at all.
How many schools are in your town? Is there just one?
High school? We just had one.
Yeah.
There's a haywire for you guys. And the one I'm actually going to. Alright. But yeah, like one of my other best friends at the time, Victor, apparently they all did stuff together. Again, I don't know. Was never in that right circle, I guess. I was too busy
Gotcha.
sleeping through classes and being the guy that the teachers always went to for answers.
Is Power Critical a good feat today for ranged? I think so. Right?
Probably okay.
I got all my regular stuff I needed.
I mean, I don't know. I usually just ask Beef what I'm supposed to take when I'm trying to, like, make an optimal build.
Beef, what am I taking?
I don't know if he's here. I'd expect him to be here, but as it's a holiday, he may have gone to the lake to drink beer with his dad and fish.
That sounds great.
Yeah, until you're out of your house. I'm not about that life.
I love fishing. I do it all day long if I could. On the boat, drop
I will
shot.
do all sorts of stuff when I can drive my house to next to the beach. Ooh, double reaper. I don't know, I thought about coming to visit Tobrel for Thanksgiving, but then I decided it'd probably be better just to
Not leave your house?
not leave my house.
Is that
Well, it works for
Good.
you.
Do you have time now? I gotta grab spell components.
Yeah, I'm
If
on
you
my
want.
laser quest.
You're welcome to visit.
Yeah, I was looking at plane tickets again the other day, which is part of the reason I was thinking about it. So for me to go direct to Denver is like $175. Just pretty reasonable in my opinion. But I don't wanna. I don't know. I'd like to come visit, but I have a really hard time at not just putting, like, especially right now being, or we could just put that money towards the bus, or we can put that money towards the stream, or we can pay something off to have more money to go to the bus, or etc. Mandrelsums. Your name is completely black. It is very difficult to try to read. Also, I don't read so good. Sarlona server, my friend. Sarlona hype.
Oh, I was watching the streaming with Even last night,
Yeah?
and she has a character that's leveled on Sarlona. She wants to level, but I don't know if she could play this time of day.
Well, people know the schedule. Why is there? Oh, there's a Reaper back here.
Alright, I just got new bags. I got gargantuan and huge.
Just casually having 16 stacks of Reaper stacks. It's all good. I guess we're gonna kill this because waiting for you guys.
I mean the Kyber one? Jungle's Kyber? That one?
Yep.
I'm
Alright.
inbound.
Uh-oh. That's not good. It's not a debuff. It's the buff. They just put it in the wrong bar like they do sometimes. Hi, there's a shrine. Come back to life. Be a helper.
Without any warning.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, it was a stone guard that was causing the problem. I was just wailing away on it for no reason. So either the lavender finally kicked in or the dog had a heart attack, one of the two. I'm more inclined to believe that the lavender finally kicked in.
Thanks a lot.
Sometimes the bomb might explode without any warning.
Oh, but I moved, so now she's... Alright. Relax. Relax. Alright, I see... 2 dots. Time to finish this thing.
We are butt kicked by souls over there. Finish Cloud Rovers and purchase something. Keep healing me.
Well, you guys finished the quest. Nice.
That is what one does with quests.
That is true. Sometimes that is what one does with quests.
Sometimes you finish and it's kind of wet and sloppy. Wait, we're not after dark, are we?
We're not.
Ah.
I realize how you could be misled by your mom comment I made earlier. I apologize. You definitely have a Reaper loose. Be careful. Have a care. I'm coming. Buddy once told me the world is gonna roll me. I assumed you were.
Still in the shed.
I assumed
like-
you were getting ready to sing.
It's like I can start giving buffs nowadays, if you would like. Here's the freedom of movement.
Nice. I get some stuff on your weapons. I give you the acid already?
Good afternoon, comrades.
Alright, back in my day, we didn't have buffs.
Hold
Are
on.
you guys
We
ready?
went
Are
out naked.
you gonna stay on this side of the trap? Or are you gonna run through the door?
I run through the door.
Alright, run. Don't wait. Run. Oh. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed your opportunity to kill monsters. That time has passed.
Oh yeah. Took me to stay way back. All these dark elves and scorpion dudes.
No, I mean that beef is here now.
Where are they gonna be O's?
It's time for me to pike. Are you kidding?
There's no hope of anyone having any kills anymore. Oh man, I hope the wife finishes what she's doing with the mother-in-law so she can get in this train. So many XPs. That's enough out of you. You were doing so good.
I did finally pick up D-Door 2 now if you need ever.
Okay, sounds great. Right.
You can kick my higher if you want to. It's just my
We
fourth
have
level.
plenty of room.
I just sat up there in case we needed it.
For now, we have plenty of room. I mean, don't get me wrong. If one more real person would like to join us, I will make room for them.
It's got DVs, that's why I don't even want to have it.
Alright, duck back inside the room.
Yeah, I could use the DVs now if you call it.
I'm gonna run around to the other side and...
I was trying out my girder command, but it's not working very well, so...
You ready for me to embarrassingly die in the first trap?
Sure. However you plan on playing the video game today is fine. You can carry your stone in my backpack to the end as well as anybody else's.
It is Labor Day.
Yay! It is Labor Day, that's correct. Thank you very much for your generous donation, Benjamin. He loves it when you call him Benjamin. Makes him feel warm and fuzzy in his skivvies.
Is he on?
I don't know, he just cheered, so I assume he's around. He talked about going to the gun range, so he's probably naked, cleaning his gun right now.
Probably.
Yeah, we were talking last night, and he was like, yeah, so tomorrow's going to be a great day. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He's like, I'm going to the gun range. Like, okay. He's like, yeah, I was playing with my 22 and I realized I could adjust the sights. So, I'm going to go do that. It's going to be great. It's going to be the best day. I'm like, it sounds like a great day, my friend. It sounds like exactly what you're into. You know, I laugh, but I'm going to Ben's house when the apocalypse happens.
You realize he lives in the apocalypse.
I mean, now, which is why it's going to be the place to be, because why would the apocalypse go back?
Where's that?
Like, I'm going to swing by my dad's for the first 3 or 4 days. Just kind of like be able to kill without worry any monsters that come along during the apocalypse. And then we're going to Ben's. I'll gather up whatever I need to vehicle-wise to haul all the ammo.
Hey, on the bright side, nobody will bother us because nobody ever comes to visit, so we'll be safe.
You live in the nosebleed section of America.
You live where nobody wants to live or go.
That is true. No one wants them. Even the aliens and whatnot be like, we're not going there.
Speaking of
I-
aliens,
I would like to go, first of all, I round up a bunch of homeless people and then just drop them off where all the monsters are and let them get them, break a couple of their legs so they can't move very fast. There
what
we
is
go.
wrong with you?
That's a big problem. One, for moral issues, and two,
I want to live. I don't want to die. If there's some massive things going on, or sorry.
you're feeding the
So-
monsters so they
Yeah,
get
you-
big and strong.
Exactly.
But I'll be long gone by the time I'll be hiding some hole. I'll find someone who Those
That's
things they
okay.
bury themselves.
You're training them to eat homeless people.
Remember
just
when
taught them
your
to eat
mom taught you
people.
to eat your vegetables and grow big and strong? Well, for the
You didn't
monsters,
die.
you gotta eat your homeless vagabonds so you can grow big and strong.
I didn't say I would do like today, just to be a jerk. I'm saying like if something were like happen. there's
It
zombies
sounds like
walking
today
around,
to
I'm like,
me.
sorry. Sorry. You guys can die all you like. I like life. I don't want to die.
Failing to plan is planning to fail.
I suppose.
How about instead, we take a page out of the Book of Al Qaeda and put suicide vests on all the homeless people?
There you go.
So that way when the monsters go to eat them, they take explosion damage.
I would ask what's wrong with you, but I don't have that much time.
This way, we'll know which monsters are immune to fire or explosive damage, or have too many hit points, and we know how to change our attacks from there.
Yep. And here's
Sounds
how you
brilliant.
fix that. Here's how you fix the ISIS issue. When they're beheading people on TV, you just go find their family members. You behead them on TV and see how they like it.
Well, the problem with that is they do that to themselves. Did you read the news? I woke up on Yahoo News, and it was...
Keep
Hey,
going.
I've
I'm
got this
sorry.
here.
1969 called and would like their news back, but it's okay. You keep going.
Yeah, I was just
Hey.
saying the same thing.
My phone came with this news app, okay, and I don't know how to shut it off. So, or actually, I'm too lazy to shut it off.
Go with the second
Yeah.
one. It's better.
The nation of Malaysia, 2 lesbians.
Oh
were
yeah, I
caught, and
saw
for their
this.
For their first offense, they were caned 6 times in public.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's amazing, dude.
So I'm pretty sure
All
whatever
cultures
you
are
do,
equally good, though.
Just like that girl in Persia, that girl in Iran a few years back. Her uncle raped her, and then she like complained and turned him in, and they ended up stoning her to death because she complained about her own uncle doing that to her.
No, she was stoned to death because she committed the crime of being raped.
That's what it was. Being raped. That's right. That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't that just insane?
You have to have 6 witnesses. 4 witnesses.
4
witnesses.
And the reason for that is because of an encounter with Muhammad and one of his people types. They only had 3 witnesses, and he said, "Nope, you have to have 4. Sucks to be you."
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. I mean, I can't even fathom that.
Different cultures, different values.
But you know, if that's what they want to do, they can do it. Not here, because we call that murder and abuse and violations of human rights.
But
Oh,
like,
there you go again.
Oh, they do
But
that
like-
over here too, don't lie.
were the ladies into like bondage type stuff?
I mean, if they agree to it and they don't feel humiliated for doing bondage, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. The Bible says so.
The Bible says so.
Have you ever read the book, The Song of Solomon?
Apparently not.
Well, you better get to reading.
Like,
It's all about bondage.
wow, this book is great. I know it's the greatest book
actually-
ever written, but I don't remember anything about bondage.
It's actually more about cunnilingus, but I imagine you could go into bondage too if you wanted. But no, the Bible is backwoods, and people who believe in it are so...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is too early in the morning for this conversation.
Now he's on a big old rant.
Alright, let's see if we can't blind the beholder. Blind the beholder! It died, but
So how's
I
your
just,
morning going?
it's good so far.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Quinn is scared to death because Linda has come over.
I think Quinn is scared to death.
She doesn't like
Because-
people. She's like her dad.
So that means you don't like Linda?
Oh, Linda's fine. I wouldn't put her in people camp anymore. She's a
Aw.
person. I know her.
Yeah, I have a cat that doesn't like animals. She hates other animals. Just loves humans. It's funny.
that she just. I did not do a very good job socializing her as a puppy. I fully accept my part of this problem.
Which is why when you come over, I'm gonna take your dog out to Grandma's farm.
You're not gonna mess with my dog. My dog is great. She just needs to get over this fear of whatever she's got.
It's been years.
Yes, and you know what? She's still afraid. You're afraid of commitment.
That
It's
ain't
been
happening.
years.
I'm not afraid of
Hey.
commitment.
I hate commitment too. Why have one when I can have many?
I think he just hates himself
I don't want you to talk about the rest of my life.
because he he found a person that emotionally abuses him. He's like, "Yep, this is the one."
Well, I mean, if that's what you know what you're like. Peppy Hot Dog, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you enjoy today.
Is it National Hot Dog Day yet?
No, it's Labor Day.
Oh.
That National Hot Dog Day was in June.
The door's open.
Can you still eat hot dogs on Labor Day?
That's why you're thinking why you
Wear
can't
white
wear white
after the-
yeah.
But hot dogs wasn't specifically called out in that rule.
You probably can.
what if you're
Gucci
Jewish?
Krazzini.
Are they kosher hot dogs?
Oh
I
man,
mean, I guess with their beef hot dogs.
kosher hot dogs are superior hot dogs, by the way.
I think it's fine as long as they're not all white hot dogs.
Now you can eat all white, you just can't wear white.
Got it.
Yeah, don't be telling the ladies out there they can't eat white hot dogs right now.
I never make this fucking.
It's only after Labor Day.
It's white bratwurst you can't eat.
Okay.
So that's why you have to cover it with
It's
currywurst.
too late. So the secret to that particular jump is to jump straight forward and then feather fall and turn around. Not to try to jump to it directly, which is probably why you are always falling.
Never made it my whole life.
Go back and rewatch the replay and you can see how I did it, and that is how you do it.
Nice.
Probably won't go watch the replay. No one ever does. Well, some people
I
do.
do. I watch all the time.
I've watched the replay like once.
I don't know how to watch the replays.
You go to the video section on Twitch page.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
He doesn't know how to operate a browser, open up a web page.
That's not true. He's got Yahoo News on his phone.
Oh,
What's
that's
the-
true.
What's this left button on the mouse for?
I like those hot dogs with cheese inside them. I forget what they're called though. Probably
Molten
brats.
scars.
I think they're called cheese dogs.
Oh man, I want a Grubhub right now so hard.
Looking for a speed item. If anybody finds one, let me know.
Ugh.
I don't have any uppers on me.
Don't you
All
live
right.
in Denver? Don't they like have stuff like that there?
Yeah, they do. That's why I want to do it. So talking about hot dogs. I have like 10 pages of Grubhub to go through.
For hot dogs?
For everything.
Can't you just search that shit by hot dogs?
I mean, but I want to look at all the options.
Oh my
I got
goodness.
options for like spicy donuts.
Nathan's, Oscar Mayer.
Ben,
I have
are
a
you
friend
watching the
that
stream right now?
manages one of those companies that delivers like convenience store stuff door to door, but I don't remember the name of the company.
If you're not watching the stream right now, you just missed your opportunity to get to see one of those desks because I didn't have any con. Failed a fortitude save.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, but would you have passed to save it anyhow?
Fortitude? Probably. Wisdom? Probably
Sure.
not. Imagine this hot dog sushi. You're disgusting.
I like how you complain about failing old persons and all that stuff when you can just wear Kundurek boots.
Isn't hot dog sashimi just like a Vienna sausage?
Yes, which is
Little-
also
little fat
disgusting.
fingers.
Also disgusting.
Like gefilte fish. It's a fish version of Vienna sausage. Got cold jelly. Gross.
Alright, why is my hireling not back to life already?
Which is funny because Vienna, capital of Austria, they call it Wien, and it's spelled very close to the word wiener.
Everything is spelled like Wiener.
Alright, you guys ready for murder?
Where's Titan at? I haven't seen him yet. Oh, he's probably in middle school or something, right?
Poor Titan.
He's been in chat this whole time.
There's no middle school on Labor Day anyway.
This season.
You want to bet school is like daycare? There's always school.
Well, I work at a school and I'm not working today, so you tell me.
Well, guess
Yeah.
what? The parents drove to the school, threw the kids in your classroom, bolted the door shut, and they'll be back at 3.
Okay.
I hope you didn't leave anything important in there.
No, I wouldn't do that.
What? Oh, I died. Damn it! I forget. I forget this die thing makes my
You're
bird
not dead.
leave.
Graduated high school, my friend with 1 credit over. That's cool. You're dedicated, and motivated.
leveled, woohoo! 84,000 experience.
Let's see, 13. All right, I can do the next one probably, and then I'll have to level. So, if you guys need to level, go do it. As long as you're not above level 10.
I'll level after you. I'll be 10 next. I got level already. I'm holding it.
And we'll go do Vaughn 4. I'm gonna re-get my ship buffs real fast. I like being dead.
So you said you work in the school?
Yeah, I'm a custodian.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I guess your classroom wouldn't have to matter.
That's why I wouldn't leave anything.
How do you feel working around all the kids? Are they relatively okay, or are they a bunch of shitholes?
Oh,
Yeah.
what are kids? I'm too old to know.
On an individual basis, they're all fine, but, you know, there's one every once in a while that makes you want to rip your hair out.
Does the thing happen where the girls, they put lipstick and then they kiss the mirror and you have to clean it off? Does that happen a lot?
Not, I work at an elementary, so no.
Oh,
That's
okay.
more of a middle school, high school thing.
Yeah, because I
But
was
it-
just reminded of the joke with the custodian who walked in and he went to the
front
toilet with the toilet
lines!
scrubber.
Oh
And then
Hey, honey, thank you very much for the hosting. I appreciate you very much. For those of you coming in from Honey's stream, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons Online today. We have a bunch of a-holes in the stream chat / in the group. I'll try to use names as they start to talk. This way we can kind of, for those of you who are new, associate voices with names a little bit. Anyway, carry on. That
Would
was
you
it.
share the question?
and nobody talks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You get
I
four.
was trying to figure out if Honey was your handle or if it was someone you knew.
Yes.
Honey Bay.
Honey
She is another
Bay.
streamer.
She's another streamer. My other secret girlfriend. She doesn't know that though, it's a secret. Shh.
It's so secret that not even she knows.
Oh, that's the best way to go, I think. In my limited experience with secret girlfriends.
I think they call that all that on the down low.
Oh man, all this young person talk.
So I got a deal in the mail. All I had to do is type in the coupon code.
What a
It
deal.
was normally
I'm in. On my way.
$18. I can get it for 10. And it's a large pan 5-topping pizza.
Yeah, somehow I figured it was going to be more pizza. Where'd the other elemental go? Oh, it's way up the hallway.
Well,
I just assumed you killed it already.
no, it's duck diving and dodging and dancing around.
What are your favorite pizza toppings?
Cheese.
Ugh.
Pineapple and ham.
Does cheese count as a top? Because if it's not on a pizza, I don't want it.
I mean, cheese comes with pizza. I guess you can have extra cheese.
Cheese comes with pizza.
Maybe you can get like a second kind of cheese. Like it normally comes with mozzarella. Maybe you can add Munster.
Okay, well if mozzarella doesn't count, then I don't want. I'll choose something else.
AFK real quick, EPS is here.
Or what about like a 4-cheese Mexican blend?
There are numerous kinds of cheese topping, yes.
Titan
I think-
pineapple.
I think it's mushroom for me.
It's all about meat.
I can do pineapple sometimes. I can do mushroom pretty much only at Japanese restaurants where it's so thinly sliced in that soup thing that they serve you beforehand.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
The topping that I'm surprised I like is spinach.
As a kid, I used to love mushroom pizza.
You ever had like Canadian bacon and sauerkraut?
Ham and sauerkraut.
Yeah, something like that. Something salty, bacon and sour. It's pretty good.
Never had sauerkraut on pizza.
Well, it's weird as a German like yourself to not have sauerkraut on literally everything.
It's just cabbage.
I'm pretty sure one day you were... Never mind. Joke. This joke would have been great, but it would be way inappropriate for this particular stream.
McCratterson?
Are we gonna wait for the After Dark stream?
We're too early for the After Dark stream, yes. So I do not like taco pizza, to be honest. That's like the one pizza that I do not like.
Oh my gosh,
I'll eat pretty
tacos.
much everything else except for taco pizza.
Taco pizza does not strictly offend me, but I would never choose it because if I wanted that, I would go eat a taco.
I mean,
I'm
I've
just
had it.
Not a
But it's
fan
usually
of...
at a buffet place, and the lettuce and taco chips they keep falling off, which is really annoying.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of tomatoes in general, so big chunks of tomatoes typically on a... There we go. We got a little bit of lag happening.
Just a little bit?
Wow, yeah.
I like the variety that's mostly spicy beef and lots of cheese and jalapenos.
Not supposed to have taco chips, load it, and slap with a double cheese piece on top and eat it like a loaded calzone. Yeah, I just...
That sounds more doable. But I like the idea of the calzone being made for it. Having a taco pizza calzone, that sounds nice. Or do they call that a crunch wrap? I forget. That's a
I
good
just-
idea, I like that.
Oh man, what is in my fridge? I gotta.
I don't know, I've had exactly one cheese stick so far today, so...
I woke up about 45 seconds before I joined the stream.
Well, that's how I feel as well.
Yeah, me too.
I put my hat on and had a cheese stick, so...
Ooh, I have some roast.
There you go.
I thought about making a roast.
I have.
You're back. Need to make some mac and cheese.
No, that's gross.
Oh,
So
have
can
some-
Can I just do like the D-door thing here?
You can if you want. I did leave my I did have my Harleen open the door. But I'm just gonna knock this stuff down. It shouldn't take that long for me to knock this stuff down.
I'm gonna have some turkey sandwiches. Because that is healthier than ordering food.
Unless you put it on bread, in which case then it's probably just as bad.
I'm just gonna lag out and
Favorite
die to this
pizza.
one arc. That's what I'm gonna do.
Tell me about it. It is real bad. What the heck happened?
Take 12 points of damage at a time and die.
I think the favorite pizza I ever had was called the Miami.
I might take a
There's-
bunch of damage and die.
And it was mozzarella cheese, little chicken breast strips that were cut, and ranch dressing. Oh, and bacon.
You just put little cubes of butter into the noodles while they're still hot, but before you add the milk. Wow, my hireling even is lagging out, completely frozen. Oh no, it cast a heal spell on itself. Can I move now? Nope. Wow.
First thing wrong if your sentence is hireling.
I almost always use a hireling for healing and reapers.
I would just keep flying through the dungeon and hope
Even-
that they're out of hit points.
Even more fun, I have the lava bug, so I'm definitely dead.
I'm so old fashioned. I walk through like a soda tank and I smack everything until it dies.
Alright, I can move again.
I was about to say you haven't even played, but you did play for like an hour one day.
Alright, how... Let's see... Oh, that's pretty far. Are you gonna stabilize Thief?
Well, I don't know, probably not.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I can fight my way over there in time to keep you alive.
I found a nice tile to investigate on the floor.
Yeah? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this stupid... Death kills the bird. Alright. I'm on my way though.
Sandwich.
Did you see my anime body pillow that you got earlier? Your wafu? No, I did not see your wafu. Hold it up to the other camera though.
I hope you took a picture of it before you stained it.
Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. This is, yeah, you're definitely in for it now. Alright. Drop some people off at the shrine.
I like watching this game when you have minimal con.
Do ya? Does it make you warm and fuzzy in your pants?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta log out. I'm still taking lava damage.
Well, that death was 100% lag. Like that was gross amount of lag. Is what that was. I would assume that the servers are on fire with how many people are hanging out in game today.
They can't handle the Labor Day rush plus Buddy Weekend.
Oh my god, exactly. Labor Day plus Buddy Rush. Alright, let's get out of here. See, also it's very weird to me that this one trap only is detectable after you pull that lever, not before. Very strange. Party time! Man. You know what's weird? I have this, like,
You let's guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's
Yes.
weird but actually tastes really good is peanut butter and jelly on a hamburger.
That is disgusting.
But it's
I
really
think
good.
what's weird but actually tastes good. I haven't done this in a while, but it's peanut butter sandwich with banana slices.
Alright, Elvis, there's a reason you died on the toilet. It's because you ate those kind of sandwiches.
I think his sandwiches usually also had marshmallow fluff.
Pretty sure they also had a bunch of cocaine in them, but... No, we had a Popeyes open up, like, right up the street, and now I'm consistently craving Popeyes.
Yeah, their biscuits are good.
I really like their blackened chicken, because it doesn't
I
have
go
any of the
for
bread on
Popeyes.
it.
Well, I'm having a sandwich because I'm being good.
So I'm saying the blackened chicken is great, because there's no extra breading. It's just grilled chicken with spices.
Now that I could get down for.
Yeah.
When I'm at the clinic for lunchtime, what I'll do is I'll get 2 chicken breasts and I'll get like some random side, like the little vegetable platter thing that you dip in hummus.
That's it? That's the end of your story?
Well, yeah, it's healthy. Isn't
It
it?
had a beginning, middle, and abrupt end. I mean,
It certainly did.
Well, it had a better ending than the Martyr 40k game.
well, that's true.
It's like, alright, there's more stuff to do. And now there's nothing you can do. And we're not going to inform you that this is all we've done.
Yeah. It was fun leveling up. This, I had fun with it.
Oh yeah, is that your Space Diablo?
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
You spend more than... Thanks, Queen. I don't know where that came from.
I logged 106 hours on it.
Stop. I know,
That's
you
probably
heard
about
thunder.
100
Calm
more
down.
hours than Dustin's used to
Come on.
vlogging on a game.
I know. I know, they're wiggling around up there. Shh, it's fine. They're probably leaving. Calm down. Oh my god.
And that's why I don't like dogs.
You don't like dogs because you got bit a whole bunch of times.
And that. Which is funny, when I try to tell people that, they look at me as if I have a phallus growing out of my forehead.
My sister
Well,
was
that's probably because you're a dickhead.
my sister was attacked by a Great Dane when she was like 8 at a bus stop, and she hates dogs too.
Yeah, but when you tell people that, they look at you like you're the person that was wrong.
You were wrong.
You got bit. It's your problem.
Yeah, you overcome your fears. I mean, to be fair, Ben spends time over here. Occasionally. Guys! Stop! No. Lay back
I'm not
down.
afraid
You
of
were
dogs, I
doing
don't
so
like
good.
them.
You were doing so good.
Also, his dogs are literally the worst.
My dog's not the worst. You are just the chicken butt around him.
No, they're literally the worst.
Who's the chicken butt? Your dogs get afraid?
Yes, my dogs are literally afraid of their own shadow, so when someone comes in...
That means your dog should man the
Yeah.
F up
Well, first
and
of all,
overcome their fears.
one dog is a little lady dog, and she doesn't adjust with her fears very well. And the other dog is a raging dick.
All I hear is excuses and more excuses.
Yeah.
So I did put, I don't know, a few of them. I don't think I can do that.
It's fine. You don't know.
Yeah.
Grandparents'
She also
dogs,
did the
John's
answers from her, but
dog,
some of them
every
I
dog is fun.
got the answers from her too, because I don't know.
Hell, John's dogs are
So I don't know.
bloody awesome. They're like quiet
Screw
and they like
anything up, but
waddle over to you and smile and you like pat them on the head twice.
Me
And
too.
they
anyway, son, she's gone.
Sounds
realize
good.
that you hate dogs and they wander somewhere else. They're really nice. I almost like them.
I have a hard time with the cage training just as a concept. I feel it's a little torture-y to me. So I refuse to do that. Obviously it works, but I refuse to do it.
Well, also, don't you believe that those dogs were like captured and dropped at the store?
Which is why I rescue the dogs and I take them out of the cages. I wouldn't want John Anderson or McCain to spend 5 years in a cage. I'm sure as hell don't want my dogs to spend 5 years in a cage. Oh, come here. Oh,
And
boy.
speaking of Senator John McCain, may God rest his soul. That is the only appropriate response. Lived, he died, may God have grant him eternal rest.
Yeah, you can talk about how you were John McCain before John McCain was John McCain.
That's
Or whatever
true.
dumb stuff that people said. I use the term people loosely. About how you'd have been a much better warrior if only you hadn't gotten out on bone spurs.
Or for some of the people weren't even born yet.
I mean, to be fair, his Vietnam was not getting STD. He was a giant man whore. Or
Speaking of
dead, one
Manowar,
the
did you
two.
see Bill Clinton at Aretha Franklin's?
Oh my god, that was crazy.
Like other people were up there, he's like all bored. The fat woman from the shoe store was up there. He was like super bored and like not even looking.
I mean, to be really fair though, like
What's her name?
what else? How else are you supposed to react to that? So I'm sitting at a funeral for hours, bored out of my mind. Don't have anything to talk about with any of these people nearby. I'm only here for political showmanship. And then all of a sudden this smoking hot little girl comes up and starts singing on the stage like whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, you're talking about when Ariana Grande
Yeah.
went up on stage and got groped by what the preacher dude?
By Bill Clinton, not the preacher dude.
Well,
The preacher dude got in trouble too for it.
she was groped by Bill Clinton's eyes.
Well, in fairness,
That's exactly what I said. Like, what else
he'll
do you
grope
do?
anything that moves. Not that that's an excuse.
Wait, hang on. Were you doing this one? Here,
Yeah,
I'll set it back for you. There you go.
Son.
Yeah, I usually, I don't know, go the other way, but then I misclicked or ran off or got distracted. But yeah, it's weird. But again, like, he's old, not dead. And I don't think he's as old as he looks. Like,
How old
being
is
the
he?
president puts, like, a lot of
Oh,
time
that's-
on your clock.
That's very true. That's pretty obvious looking at photos of any of them.
Yeah, well, they all do.
It's gotta be pretty stressful.
Like,
If you're taking it seriously.
even if you're not, you're basically bringing women into the White House to have sex with them nonstop. You get crazy. Like, look at Bill Clinton.
You think they were? I don't know. I guess some people it ages, and some people like Ric Flair, it just keeps immortal.
I can't think of a single president that didn't age basically into oblivion if they lived through their whole term.
Does anyone have a jump spell that I can have?
Chris Cross does.
What? I have a clicky. Never mind.
I do have the jump spell, but I don't have any components because I have never gone to the component store.
That's not helpful.
Do you need me to install DDO, log on, mail you spell components?
That'd be great, actually.
Yeah, that sounds like the easiest solution. Also.
Get the correct .NET piece for their ancient logon tool.
The new installer all runs pretty well.
Hashtag no ups.
I'm just going to assume everyone can make it eventually, and I'm going to clear the way.
Yeah, I took my armor off. I made it.
Yeah, chances are the cleric doesn't have the jump.
Put that picture display for
Hold on, I'll click you. Where are you?
I guess clickies are harder to come by nowadays.
I got one. I got
I'm
one.
level 10 too.
Saved what it could.
Take your armor and shield off. You should be able to make it.
I don't think you have to. I don't think you need a lot of jump to do it.
Well, more than we had.
It's like 10. Yeah, odds are if you don't have the penalties, you probably should be fine.
All the strength.
Alright, hey, you know what would be great? Some Popeyes. I know you made the how much you love Popeyes face. That sounds great. I don't know, but you could bring me like 3 of the blackened things for probably $4, and that would be wonderful. That's fine. I got my granola bar if I get desperate. God damn, I hope I don't get that desperate. I think I found an old caveman bar, like squished in the ball of my backpack. I'm tempted to eat that instead.
You should get Popeyes as a sponsor.
Oh man, God, can I do that?
They don't even pay you, they just bring you Popeyes.
That
For,
take
for a
that.
second, I misheard her and thought she asked you, when you asked for blackened chicken, I thought you said, wouldn't it be better if you just were thin instead?
There's a good way to start a fight.
No, it's
I mean,
true. It would be
I'm
better
no-
if I was thin instead.
I'm
But
no
no.
fightologist.
I'm a fat piece of shit instead. Alright, I killed the champion one. Did you guys get any? No? No? Okay.
I told you I was piking.
You did tell me you're piking. Alright. Nobody lock everybody out of the quest. Okay. Good job, Shu.
What did you do?
What didn't he do?
Shu locked us out of the quest not the last time I was in here, but one of the times, and then he promptly got himself murderated. Alright, I have to level now. So you guys can go to 11 if you wish. Yeah, I like Popeye's chicken tenders as well. Whew. Man, Botox, you're fast. Oh my goodness.
This character feels so slow.
That's because you're tall.
No, it's just because I'm used to playing
No.
20th level monk.
That too, probably. Probably a factor. Let's see. Where is the ranger guy? Here he is. Ranger! Let's see. Search and spot, because I'm apparently lazy.
Just spot because you're leaving. Search is fine.
So that's enough open lock. So now I'll put more points in jump. The real reason why I haven't got and bought spell components. Alright.
I rolled a 1 on my daily deck.
Yeah, I did not roll as hot today as I'd like to roll.
Yeah, the other day I got that Tome of Faith though, so pretty good.
That is fair. Alright, so I picked up another 10% offhand proc, I think. Does it tell you anywhere what your offhand percentages are? Like
Not that I
calculated on your
know.
character sheet? Okay. I didn't think so.
Max is 100% if you're pure. But I don't know how much ranger you have to have for those enhancements in Tempest.
I think it can boost over 100%.
I don't think so. I don't think it matters anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it matters, but because the Vishanti could boost over 100%.
Okay.
But you gotta get pretty high.
I think there's a low level, maybe a core enhancement in Tempest that gives like an extra 10% offhand chance.
Yeah, there's the second one gives the 10% offhand attacks when dual wielding.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
It should tell you what your offhand chance is. Anyway, I'm going to repair. And I'm ready to go.
What's the next question?
That's a good question. Let's see.
What's the hardest thing with...
What's the hardest thing? Probably like Slaver's Chain stuff, I think, is the hardest thing.
That's our heart.
But I was kind of thinking about jumping over to White Plume Mountain.
I haven't done those on Heroic at all yet.
There you go. Let's go do White Plume Mountain.
I did the ones in the 12. Those are pretty tough on Heroic.
Yeah, we had a pretty good time doing those, I think. I think those worked out pretty good.
The loot's pretty great. Happy about that.
Yeah. So for those of you who may have missed it earlier, I'm going to show this picture again. So for those of you who are not watching the stream, these are our friends in Manhattan, Goblin Games store, or Goblin Games Magic the Gathering shop. I do a lot of work with them. They are basically completely submerged right now. And I believe that's a truck.
That's great.
Huh?
I said that's crazy.
Right?
I didn't know it was like that up there.
Yeah, it apparently went completely insane yesterday.
Did they get all their product out of there before it?
I do not believe. I do not
ruined
know.
everything?
I do not know.
Because even if it's off the floor, but like it's got all that water in there, stuff's gonna get watered in it.
Right. Well, I know that the arena a few years ago had a flood, and everything was on wooden shelves, and the wood expands obviously when it gets wet, and it just popped all the shelves out, and everything just fell to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Heroes. So they lost a ton of product then. I'm afraid he's lost a lot of product. Joey made a comment that if we needed to, because I made a joke about opening a pool. He's like, well, I've got plenty of booster boxes to use as floaties. So I'm going to suspect he did not get very much stuff out. It literally came out of nowhere. We were not projected to get this much rain.
Yeah, it hasn't really rained over here. I don't live that much farther away. You know. I talked about that storm on like Wednesday. We got like almost an inch of rain in 20 minutes, which was an intense storm. But after that, it's been clear.
Yeah. Oh no, I just imagine, like, there's a river right there, so that river had to overflood and like just completely back up. I don't know, I just can't. I just keep looking at this picture and just think like how lucky I am to not be in that shop.
I don't know if it's still there, but there used to be a second game store in Manhattan called the Crow's Nest, which is like an upstairs establishment.
Yeah,
they're probably
sure
like, ha ha ha. That's why you build on the second floor.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I think we decided we're gonna go do White Plume Mountain.
Okay.
Knock knock, let me in. I think I'm familiar enough now. I feel comfortable doing at least on one Skull Reaper.
If you get the riddle questions right.
I'll let you answer the questions today.
Oh man, what a privilege.
Then I don't have to listen to how I don't know any of the riddles.
I don't know any of the riddles either, but I know that one about blackbirds, it doesn't add up if you do the math, no matter where you put the parentheses. Greeting.
Greetings, fellow traveler. See, I would still say this is the moon, but
It is the moon.
I swear to God, I clicked the moon the first time I did it on that, and she like attacked me.
Well, you either misclicked or didn't click the moon,
That's probably true.
or didn't, or misremembered choosing our moon, the moon.
All those things are probable. Does this actually do anything?
Yeah, it hurts you. It does fire damage.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Is there a trap box?
I don't know.
I feel like I ran through there a bunch of times and I've never taken any damage from that.
You never done it on a Reaper.
It's true. I don't think I took damage that time either, though.
I did. But I don't have as many past lives for that.
Okay, we were talking about the zombie apocalypse earlier.
Well, any apocalypse, but sure.
I found this picture and it's amusing.
Hold on, let's see if I can see it. Aww. Another time to just use your mouse look. Nope! I fell at the very end. Ow!
Oh, geez. There's no lever up here to put a ladder
Yeah,
down.
I'll take care of it in a minute.
I don't know why I'm falling. I have freedom on. I don't know.
It's always...
It's like, it's just the way it is. It's permanently slippery.
Yeah.
You did exactly what Samus did.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what
Here,
I
I'll
did
come
there.
help you.
I have no skills.
But you get up again?
Yeah, that's that last curve. Real rough, I think. Let's go the back way. I don't feel like going through
The log plume of death.
yeah. Well, on heroic, it's not that big of a deal, assuming that you can make some of the swims. But on Reaper, I imagine these blades are probably pretty nasty. So I made a terrible mistake last night, and I started watching Suits on Amazon. I went to bed like at 5 o'clock in the morning. I love that show.
Then why was it a mistake?
Because I should have went to bed much earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, I went to bed at like 7 in the morning.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop.
I was just playing Commander. I wasn't doing anything productive either.
Yeah, I was playing Magic. I was doing drafts, and for whatever reason, I just cannot get better than like 3 and 3 right now. Feels like I just automatically lose at least one game due to complete mana screw. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? I should probably stop while I'm still behind.
So I was doing well with that Wanderer deck, right? So I joined the league, and so far every game that I played, my opponent has said turn 1 sword, and I lost. I was like, yep, that's command.
So I think everybody but you has that necklace now, Beef, so here's a necklace for you.
Thank.
What's this lever do?
It opens this door that we came in through.
Oh, okay. Well, look at us. Yeah, I know. I believe Witty's supposed to meet me tomorrow for FTL, but if he doesn't, I will be playing Magic. But he supposedly is going to be around to FTL with me tomorrow.
You feel like you need help to play that game?
I don't know. I feel like I definitely need moral support.
Fair enough.
Alright,
Soul Ice Crayfish, that's scary. Stay over here.
Well, I was actually thinking about just jumping straight over.
If you disable the trap down there, then that's fine. But if you don't, all the stuff comes down there with you.
I would disable the trap.
Yeah, you can just jump to the middle. Oh, there's a Famine Reaper at the crayfish level.
Okay, well, I've already jumped, so...
He had 1 hit point, but I didn't hit him quick enough.
That mouth creeps me out, man.
I think it looks sweet. That's not how I would have done it, but I think it's sweet looking. Consider yourself rescued.
So like this Famine Reaper is attacking the healer.
Okay. Got it. Just gotta say something.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my god, I'm on fire! That's usually the preferred way to let us know that you're under attack. Deadly fire! Alright, use them or lose them. Singing to the tune of Go Go Power Rangers, Go Go Deadly Fire. Go Go Deadly Fire!
Go, go, deadly fire. Bow, bow, bow.
Actually, I might have to rewatch that first Power Ranger, that new Power
You
Ranger.
deadly, deadly, deadly fire!
You blazing, flaming, heating fire.
Yeah, it'd probably be deadly again.
What is fire? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. Come on.
Baby, don't melt me.
Oh, good. Bow, 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 bow. What's so strange is fire 1 syllable or 2? Because I can see how you can make it either.
I think that is a benefit in songwriting, actually.
Yeah, because I guess if you take your artistic license, you can take fire and make it fire.
Yeah, if you're Jim Morrison, it's almost 3 syllables.
Oh, how's
Yes. Power Rangers is a kid's show, but
Just the way that he says, "Baby, can you light my fire?" He like really drags it out.
that? Because fire, I guess, is 1. Take
The optionals over here, Sims.
Now I have to open a stupid
everyone down the
dictionary.
puke chute.
The flame hole, that's what I call it. I can't get over the first lip to get in. There we go.
Oh, it's on fire.
Yeah, I told you the flame hole.
I know. I always have to close my eyes because I can't see this. It makes me ill.
I think it looks sweet. It's like a fun house. This is the worst character name I've seen in a long time. Also, Snarla.
Snarla. Come on, Snarla.
Okay, so
There's like 4 collectibles back there. Ooh, bow. Hey, it's a line. That's pretty good, actually.
What is it?
Inferno Snipe.
No.
I'm a real healer now.
I'm a real boy.
See, oh. Just close my eyes. Close my eyes and I'll work my way down there. Alright. Excuse me, jeez. I apologize. Oh, big yawn for no reason.
I don't understand their propensity to give you weapons that are half used already.
Well, I mean,
what is
somebody...
Ben talking about in my Discord? God only knows.
Oh, I put something there, right? Or I made a comment on a picture.
That's fun. I found a stuck spot on the slidey thing.
Oh yeah, it's right in the middle.
Yep.
And apparently someone took it the wrong way. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up and laughs on it.
Why would they do this to me? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I'm on fire.
Sorry,
This
coming.
player
I
on
was checking out
fire.
this stuck spot.
This player's on fire.
Here we brought him all the way back. We brought him back. Shoot the ground. Shoot the ground, bro, woman.
I can't.
Yeah, you're gonna probably have to slash stuck him.
Yeah. What? Okay, I assume they changed this because people are exploiting the crab, but still, that's stupid. Before, when it had the ladder, you could like go get the aggro the crab and then climb back up the ladder and kill it to death with ring.
Oh. So there used to be a ladder here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, instead of these slidey things, I didn't even know these existed. They've changed it since I've been in here. So, note to self, don't go down the freaking middle. Good job.
I stabbed it with my daggers. Also, by the way, Thought good warning. Let me know that you're on fire. Appreciate it. Like you said that, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think it's time for me to my healer to shrine. Yeah, God only knows what Ben's talking about, though.
Oh, I made a joke there. It's like, I finished high school homework, or I completed high school for a senator. You know, the first 2 lines. And I found that to be absolutely hilarious that he did, you know, schoolwork for a politician, but it's actually 2 different ones. And when I first heard, it's like, I said, is it bad that I thought these 2 points or 1 point implied that politicians are stupid? And I'm getting lots of giggle emotes and thumbs up for it. And then one person was freaking out. It's like, obviously you don't have a special needs child. And I'm
You say no
terrible
because I would
offensive.
abort them in the womb like everybody else. Oh!
What is everyone's deal that everything has to be so serious all the time? Nothing can be a joke.
Yeah,
That's
you know, I
just
just
what it
made a
is.
fun joke, and the greatest part about it is he's able to be a productive member of society, you know, a Downs patient, and he speaks 2 languages. How many Americans speak 2 languages? Not very many.
Oh, well,
Less than 50% at least.
we speak English and we speak American English, so...
You don't have to do that area if you can pick locks, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I'm gonna look up that stat now. How many Americans speak 2 or more languages?
Well, it depends. Are you talking about Americans or people who live here? Boom!
Ouch. I thought this wasn't the After Dark stream.
Yeah, it's not.
There's a collectible behind this rock over here.
One on the other side, too, right?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Alright, so, the one prime number... Not prime number is 9.
9.
3 times 3 equals 9. It is not a
Right.
prime number, correct?
Correct.
Get out of here!
Does number 2 work for?
I knew prime numbers were related somehow.
Well, obviously number 2 works for me right now.
You are number 6.
Thought you weren't really into number 2.
Oh, he's the
You're like,
scat
"Ew,
man,
it's
baby.
gross."
I'm number 2 in the toilet right now.
He just doesn't like number 2 on his mouth.
No, he's the scat man. Shooby-dooby-dooby wop wop.
Skibidi-bip-bip-bip-bip-da.
Alright, Beef. Here's your opportunity
There's
to get your
another
jump
mushroom
potions.
over here. Here's my opportunity to fall in the mud over and over. Is that what you
That
said?
too, that too. QQ, stop it. It's just Mama. Hush. Hush.
Oh, here's a extra chest guy.
God damn it.
The rare's up behind you. Rare behind you.
I'll get there in a second.
No, he's behind you.
I see that. I'll get there in a second. I see him. I see him. I turned around.
Watch out, he's that one with the direct tooth. There's a chest down here.
Beat my wife's dog to death. Anyway, here's your opportunity to get some jumping potions.
Yeah.
You know, if you need help with that, I will, right now, drive to Salina and take that dog to Grandma's farm.
No.
You fell in the mud.
I did. I was doing really good too.
Well, you fell in the mud, so how good were you really doing?
I was making really good progress.
Were you really?
It was. Oh, damn it to hell! I'm not even in the mud. Fine, I'll grab your stone. I was doing really good, and then I wasn't. Oh my gosh! What are you even barking at? Probably Remington's here. Well, never mind. I'll just get this collectible instead and climb this ladder like a loser. Quinn, go see him if you want to bark. Otherwise, shut up. I'm not kidding. No. No, I don't give a shit about your bullshit. No.
But Dad, hashtag dog problems.
No. Like I said, there's a guy who comes and walks his dog in front of our house. I'm pretty sure he does it just so our dogs bark. It's like 80. Oh, you know, it'd be really amusing if I made their dogs bark.
Yes, I'm sure random 80-year-olds purposely have dogs so they
You-
walk past your house to make them bark.
You don't even know.
I bet when I'm 80, there'll be something I do, because I'll be like, eh, fuck this guy.
I'm pretty sure your dogs bark at literally everything, including their shadow, because they're assholes.
They're scared of their they're scaredy dogs. I know you've never been afraid of anything in your whole life.
I'm not afraid of dogs. I hate them, and I used to be afraid of heights, and I got over it because I knew I was afraid of heights, and I decided I wanted.
Well, you are more self-aware than these dogs are.
There's a big difference between fear and not liking or outright hating something.
Well, I was talking about how the dogs are afraid. But Jersey's like trying to warn us of danger, but instead he's just being, it's like, okay, you bark once and let us know, that's fine. That's all I need to know about deadly danger. Put my gun in my hand and we're good to go, dog.
Watch out for boxing cocks over there. And Nixon Knox, too.
It's all good. We'll worry about this Plague Reaper, I think, right this second. Oh, magic missile. Was not expecting that. What, scaredy cat? What, you're just barking like an asshole for the last 5 minutes and now you want on my lap? No, it's worse than that time Ben came over. Barked for like 10 minutes and wanted to sit on my lap.
See, you said my name and he growled. The dog hates me. That's why he
That
barks.
wasn't. That was one. That's Quinn Quinn, and she whimpered in fear. All right. Some sweet XP.
That's right, just say the word and I'll take the dog and or dogs to the farm.
All right. Who needs a shield? Well, not Bo. All right.
I have a Mythic 2 version, if anyone wants that instead.
It's pretty sweet. I'm not sure when I would use it, and I have one, so unless you're just gonna feed it to your Ion Stone, in which case then I will take it.
Nah, I don't do that with heroic items. It's not worth the 9 XP it gives.
It all
Alright,
adds
yeah.
up.
No one wants it?
So I'll take it if you're just gonna eat it. Otherwise, you can keep it.
No, I'll keep it then.
Oh, man, I'm tired. Whew. Still can't believe my fly trap has caught 0 flies. Clearly, I needed more
You catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar there, sure.
Clearly, you are not fly enough.
Oh man, you guys are all so punny. But no, I rinsed the Pepsi down in the bottle, all down to the bottom, figuring that would be enough sweet stuff that the flies would be attracted. But probably needs more Pepsi.
It needs less Pepsi because it has caffeine. Kill them.
Well, I want the flies to die.
But if you want them to go into the trap, you need to put something that will actually... The caffeine is chasing them away.
Yeah, I've used Pepsi many times in the past and it works really well.
Believe it or not, just plain old water works great.
Well, it's mostly water right now, so nothing is attracted.
Apple cider vinegar works pretty good too.
That'd probably be better. I don't know, it needs to be like slightly acidic so it dissolves the bodies and attracts more flies.
Ah, yeah, apple cider vinegar. Perfect. Acetic acid.
Flies zipped up on caffeine sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, it doesn't matter once they're in the trap. They can be as high as they want to be inside the trap and fly all over they want. The odds of them...
Caffeine affects an insect's body differently, and it's actually poison to them. It kills them.
Good, screw 'em. So I basically had this exact same contraption in the bathroom a few years ago when our fly problem was really bad. And it was always like grossly filled with dead flies. Oh, it sounds like somebody's here. Probably Remy.
Okay, I've had lunch after coming back from the gym. I need a shower, and I've got a date.
You have a date?
Yeah. Dick is what I heard.
I'm gonna go out to the firing range and have some fun. What?
Just keep it in your pants for a change.
Hey, when girlfriend came up here to visit, like one of the first things we did was actually go to the firing range.
Let's see. What's left? I think that's most of the 9s that are worth doing, except maybe Shadow Crypt. If you guys are interested in Shadow Crypt, we can do a quick Shadow Crypt.
Shadow Crypt. Absolutely.
Oops. No!
Alright. Hopefully we have enough oomph to get through Shadow Crypt.
Ooh, it lets me watch ads now.
I like how you say "lets me" watch ads now.
Well, like I can
something
go
desirable.
several days in a row without being able to watch ads. Oh, never mind, ad limit reached.
Did it. And then sometimes you can watch like 8 in a row. It's really random.
Yeah, I can go like 10 days without being able to see any, and then other times I can just sit and just hammerjack ads and get over 100 in a day.
Yeah, I don't know. It's real random. And sometimes you'll get it'll at least for me it'll be like 5 bits, 5 bits, 5 bits, 5 bits, and you watch one that's like 130. And you're like, what?
Yeah, I usually get like 5s and 10s. I think the highest it's given me for a single ad was 80, and it was a Microsoft ad.
I got 125 for a Toyota car ad.
Huh.
That's the reason why, because they like pay extra to have people like remember.
Because like with all those ads, I click on the link to go visit their page and scroll around and play on it. And I try to interact with the ad.
Oh, really? I usually just like click the volume off button, and that qualifies.
Volume off qualifies as interacting.
Yep. Most of them it does.
Wow. That's hilarious.
Alright,
Because
there
I usually have a voice chat going on, I mute the tab for the stream, so that way it mutes the ads that way. I don't know, I try to generate ads and support my favorite streamer.
Thank you very much for that, Ben. Who is that person?
Honey Bay?
Yeah, that's right. Well,
literally
enjoy your
the only
shower
person I
and your fondling of your pistol.
Rifle, actually. If anyone wants to come visit me out here in the island of North Dakota, there's tons of good food and lots of stuff to do.
There's not really.
Bullshit, there's lots to do up here.
What, make your own butter?
That sounds fun, actually.
What the hell did you guys do when you were here? There are like several restaurants or like outdoor seating. They had this awesome hamburger place where everything's amazing. They have shows in theaters. They have movies. They have outdoor stuff. They have lakes. rifle ranges, plural. Did he take you to like the old folks home and make you learn how to make your own yarn so you could start?
No, I've purged all that out of my head.
They visited like a Mennonite community.
Obviously, that's why he hates this place. Hell, you know what? They have gigabit internet, so you can bring your computer, do your work from home here. You know, when I come back from the hospital, we can go do stuff.
Like research ways for gigabit internet to get out of North Dakota.
Well, it's already out of North Dakota. I mean, it's in Kansas City. You just happen to live in a place that's
Nice.
Yep, I have Google Fiber. It's pretty awesome.
Cossiter, hello, hello.
He did. I said hello, but it was hard probably to hear over some of the other chatting. Alright, so Fumblebot is my opener, obviously. Now he's gone because I don't want to accidentally complete.
Alright, for reals. Good game and good day.
Have a good night. Alright, people ready?
No, I need Death Ward. Now I'm ready.
Passing it.
I got one.
Yeah, I got me too. Oh, you got me. We shall go at once, my lady.
This would probably be easier if I had some sort of a ghost touch weapon, huh?
It probably wouldn't hurt. I gotta put on. It'd be easier if my ghost touch weapons were. My disruption weapons were ghost touch. All right. I'm going to pull out Grim Solver.
I was gonna say I didn't get my solver out, so I'm following you today.
It's fine. I'll grab Grim Solver. So green. Alright, so for those of you who've never seen it before, I always do this for Grim here. Basically this little solver that she has under DDO puzzles. In this situation, we click Shadow Crypt. In this case, we're going to hit green. We're going to hit the button. Bam. We're just going to follow this little checklist right through. The thing I like about this one over a lot of them is that you can click on it and it'll highlight where you're at. So you can kind of like check mark your way through where you're at if you feel like it. All right, and clear this room. Hopefully no Reapers will spawn in the rafters and refuse to come down.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
As long as you're not Fear Reaper, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's usually the kind that they are. Alright, from here we're going to go east again. I have a feeling this is not gettable this time. We're gonna go east, just back out the way we came, but I'm gonna look around just a second and see if I can't find it. Yeah, looks.
I got it.
Got it?
I got it.
Alright, well never mind, we'll just wait over here to the east. From here we're gonna go east again.
You got the gear, right?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, for here we want to go north. Man, I really was hoping my wife was going to come on with those chicken. I really don't want to eat this granola bar. Let's see, sorry. We're gonna go north out of this. And I've got the chest here.
I got.
And mine.
Which direction from Redwater?
North.
I don't swim very good. I'll let you find it.
Okay. One of the things that she does that I don't care for is she calls the next one we're going to Red Torch instead of Red Binary. I don't know why, but that bothers me a
No,
lot.
it's supposed to be red torches.
Yeah, it bothers me for whatever reason though. It could be because I always called it binary. It could be because it was introduced to me that way to start with. I honestly don't know.
I've never heard anyone call it that, but I would know what you meant. But everyone I know always says torches.
From here we're going to go north to the Green Torches.
Oh, there's a Reaper. I was wondering when one of those would happen.
I'm surprised you haven't gone into a big long rant about binary.
Let's think about it. Let's see, north to the Blue Pyramid. And she already renamed a bunch of stuff because of my preferences, so... Let's see, north. It is... Okay, she is home.
Did she bring me any Popeyes?
Didn't bring me the
No.
door.
They've just been barking like crazy at everything.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they're
just
on
kidding.
edge now. The phone was here.
I know.
Here you go. Apparently they give you biscuits.
That's fine.
with-
Thank you.
With it. That went just gone.
North. Thank you. Probably
Thank
finish
you.
this quest and wrap up. Beef said thank you as well. Now go shut them the hell up. Forever.
Mew.
Okay. North again? Yeah, Mewtwo.
No, it's just Mew. I finished my special field research. What he was looking for, we were looking for a Mew. Finished it, and I got my Mew.
That sounds musical.
For my other one, for the Celebi one, I have to trade Pokemon, so we're gonna be figuring that out here soon.
Yeah, so she got back into Pokemon Go, by the way, for those of you who haven't figured it out from the conversation.
Did you
And
find the green gear in there?
You already had it. You got it earlier.
Sweet! Look at me go.
That's right. And then actually it says here that we can D-door. Wait, this is yellow water though, right? Should
Yeah.
definitely get this one first while we're here. I'll meet you guys back there.
Did I miss my opportunity to say she likes to pokey the mans?
She does pokey the mans, yeah, she's a big fan. Big fan. Not as big a fan as you, but
I played that for a month when it first came out.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but you know, once the weather gets a little bit nicer, it'll probably be more likely that I'd be interested in doing something.
I had a pretty sick Snorlax for a while.
Let's see, West. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The biggest problem is, wait,
Is it crushes you data?
Yeah, it does do that.
South.
Hold on. We're at the shrine in the middle.
Okay, that's fine.
West and then south.
Yeah, west and then south. So, no, the biggest problem is that the spoofing was so rampant.
Oh yeah, I did that. I got banned.
Yeah, but it was.
I used an emulator and a GPS like spoofer, and played on the computer for a while.
Yeah, it was
So
just,
you could like drop your avatar in like France or whatever and get like the regional specific thing.
well, that wouldn't have bothered me as much. You know, it was the people who would sit on gyms or whatever, but not actually be there. And like you would take down something, but you couldn't build it back up enough to put more people in it. South? Wait, hang on. No, west.
When it first came out, I happened to go on a road trip from here to visit friends in Colorado, and there was a gym at like every rest stop along the highway.
Yeah.
So my friend and I would like take all the gyms on the rest stops. It was pretty fun.
I mean, that's kind of what the wife and I did. All right, south. That's what the wife and I used to do, because we would think that would be, they would stay longer. Like we
I had one for like 3 or 4 days, but like, you know, that's pretty long. At least for me, because in the city, like, there's a ton of them, but there are so many more people playing.
East. Like we took over a couple of smaller towns, and like in Great Bend, we were able to like stay there for like 3 weeks in a row or whatever. Okay, so west. So basically we had to go pick up like one more gear, I guess. Is that... Yeah, like, I don't know. The day that I sat there was 2 gyms in this park, kind of close to each other. Like, you could see one. You couldn't quite touch them both, but it was close. And, like, my wife, a friend, and, like, 2 other friends and my wife and I sat there, took down this gym, and would start to build it up, put another Pokemon in, because we were trying to get to 10 that day. And this one spoofer was able to, like, on his 3 different accounts, was able to just keep us all down. I don't have this blue one. I think I may even be out of the... No, I have a red and a yellow still.
And I have a blue and a green.
But yeah, it was just... The cheating was just so rampant, I just couldn't stand it.
Yeah, that's pretty... all I used it for was to catch stuff that wasn't available in my area.
And camp your house.
What? No, I've never done that. There's nothing by my house.
So, like, the reason I really liked the game was it was something to play and help motivate me while I was riding my bike all the time. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go, ride my bike for another hour and see what I can unlock or whatever.
Give Nintendo credit for getting a bunch of pasty people outside.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Like, it's a great...
I don't know about your area, but over here, the public parks were insane.
Yeah, they're pretty busy.
I talked to a stranger and told him that there was a weird metal type.
And then, like, that Gen Con trip we took was insane.
Yeah, because that was right after it came out.
Yeah. Like, that was the big summer. Alright, everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. 62,000.
Oh, I forget which ones I said I had. Looks like a red one and a yellow one.
Gotta give them credit where credit's due. They know how to capture fun.
Ooh, witching out.
Know what I mean?
It was a good... It's an excellent way to interact. I got pooped on in this chest.
I like this chest because it's big.
You like the chest because it's big?
Mm.
You used to, like, hide in it? Like, crouch in your halfling?
Oh, yeah.
And then they'd open it, you jump out and be like, surprise!
The surprise was always the same.
Oh yeah, it was always the same nut in your peanuts. Alright kids, I think with that I'm gonna log off, get this food in me, get a shower. Maybe he'll hit the gym first. I don't know, we'll have to see. See if I can drag the wife out. She might not want to go to the gym today. But I gotta get ready for some stuff. I might even come back a little bit later, I don't know. Keep an eye on the Discord. May just play off camera for a little bit today.
Okay.
Otherwise, everybody else have a wonderful day. Let me see if Voodoo is still streaming. If he is, we might throw him a raid. He is. So we'll throw Voodoo a raid over here. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys real soon.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
You want a few bites of Should we cover tater tots?